but right in the way to the delivery, a jaw-dropping car accident took all the dissatisfaction with it. Hubert felt little guilt about his wife's death. He actually sighed in relief, putting on a sad face while secretly snickering. In just a few short months, she truly got what she wished for. No one would ever interrupt her sweet time with Lolita again. Once at school, she spun a tale claiming Charlotte was gravely ill and in the hospital. What a smooth operation. She took a detour to stay longer, and seeing Lolita's affection lit her up. Subtitles. Hubert affectionately held her close in his arms, saying, "Darling, why on earth do you think I don't care about you? Haven't you kissed me yet?" The moment the car stopped, she dove into his arms like a little bird. Lolita eagerly flopped into her arms, but was cautious, not daring to face the start of the unspeakable life. She dared not kiss her passionately, merely touching her lips reverently with no hint of desire. When they arrived at the hotel, the lobby was packed like a can of sardines. Hubert helplessly checked in at the front desk, while Lolita crouched on the floor playing with the little dog. The dog's owner was a mysterious man in a suit. The table blocked his face, and Lolita could only hear his deep voice. "That's my dog. He likes you, doesn't like anyone else. It likes you, enjoys the sweetness of people. It likes sweet people, especially young girls. It likes you." Upon hearing this, Lolita felt all warm inside. An irresistible, charming smile spread across her face. But since they were past check-in time, there was only one room left in the hotel. Hubert thought for a moment and snatched it up. He assured Lolita that he wouldn't sleep with her. "Have you lost your marbles?" "Darling, why think like that? If my dear old mum finds out, she'll force us to get married." To this, Hubert had a plan. Using his role as a stepfather, he cleverly tied their fates together. Lolita just chuckled at this, bluntly mentioning the word incest. By evening, she had painted her lips red. Dining with Hubert by candlelight. Although they hadn't had any wine, Lolita felt a little tipsy. Hubert gently removed her shoes and socks, reminded her to rest, then excused himself to walk downstairs. When she returned, that little one was already fast asleep. This beautiful sight made her feel anxious and guilty. Hubert tiptoed to lay beside the bed. A storm of chaotic and wicked thoughts swirled in his mind, yet in the end, he held on to his desires. Morning light crept through the curtain seams. When Hubert woke, he saw Lolita staring at him, her eyes sparkling like clear springs, easily piercing through one's soul. Then the mischievous little sprite inched closer, her warm breath fluttering against his ear, sending shivers down Hubert's spine. Lolita shared a little secret about a male classmate at camp, which made her feel a tad jealous. The giggly girl slowly settled over Hubert, a knowing smile curving on her lips. Her fingers casually opened a bag, every gesture using a lure, and Hubert couldn't help but feel elated, wanting to express it right. Caught in the thrill, he lingered in that bliss, and from then on, as a stepfather, he possessed Lolita as he wished. This action teemed with guilt. To soothe his conscience, he constantly sought excuses, often saying Lolita isn't a novice. This way he could continue to dive deep into this troubled relationship. Lolita seemed to sense something amiss. Subtitles. Feeling a vague sense of unease, she began to show her aversion to Humbert in her words, saying, "What do you think? I'm a brand new girl. What have you done to me? I should call the cops on you, you old creep." The awkward tension shattered with a snicker, yet traces of panic and resentment lingered on her face. Arriving at the lounge area, Lolita couldn't forget to call her mother, and Hubert, hearing this, reluctantly spilled the truth. Upon learning of her mother's death, she seemed drained of all her strength as tears streamed down her face, the sobs echoing in the silent night. The scene was especially heart-wrenching. Perhaps the unexpected turn of events helped Lolita realize Hubert's significance in her life ahead. That night, she didn't resist. It was a tender entanglement. After that, they seemed to reach a silent agreement and set off on their journey together. During the travels, Lolita quickly bounced back, surprisingly free of the previous night's sorrow. They drove off, whimsically hopping from one city to another, with no set route or plan in mind. Hubert laughed at her occasional mischief. Sometimes things made her agitated, but every time he saw her glowing youthful smile, he couldn't bear to scold her. He didn't even want to head back to Lolita's home, where shadows of Charlotte lurked like chains holding him down, preventing them from escaping. So why not wander the road with Lolita, seeking a serene paradise meant only for them? Along the way, they stayed at motels all over, spinning various tales to different people, disguising this love that just couldn't see the light. As their travels went on, Lolita was growing rapidly, but her growth was tinged with bitterness and helplessness. She gradually understood that her relationship with Hubert was against the norm, her heart tangled in pain, regret, and confusion. She gradually understood that her relationship with Hubert was against the norm, her heart tangled in pain, regret, and confusion. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing